So I'm about to head out the door on my way to one of the inspirational speeches that I have going on. This is going to actually be a first for me because this is the first technical professional speech that I'm doing that doesn't have any of the feats. You know, part of the approach that I had when I started this business of being an inspirational speaking performing strongman was I had figured that if I could get the strongman act part good enough where it could stand on its own 2 feet and be really powerful, and if I could get the inspirational speaking part of it strong enough where it could stand on its own 2 feet, then when I combine the two, I will be the unstoppable force. From the reviews that I've gotten, I've been right. But today, since this is the first time that I'm doing it without any of the feats, I can actually see if the inspirational speaking part of it is strong enough. What I think is probably going to happen is I do think I'm going to do okay, but it's not going to be quite as good. And it's probably going to feel a bit weird because I've trained myself to do the feats and then there's some cues that follow it. So transitioning between the different parts is probably going to be a bit strange, but we'll see what happens. So I finished up that motivational speech a little while ago. First one in my career that I've done without any of the feats. And as you already probably heard, I thought that it would go kind of weird and feel like something is really missing and not be very powerful. But once I actually got started, it actually felt really natural to do it that way. And though I think that the feats are a very valuable addition to the motivational speech, and I don't really plan on taking them out of there, I may leave that as an option if the event comes along where I can't really do them anymore, at least to any kind of reasonable ability, or if I get hurt or something. Or maybe just if it becomes like a logistically more trouble than it's worth. That's the word I'm looking for. Because it is a lot, you know, like I have to carry a trunk full of feats, and if I have to fly somewhere, it could be an issue. So I think I may just leave that as an option going forward. So like have one with the feats, one without, and maybe even just different kinds of feats depending on whoever's hiring me, what they want. But at least I thought it went well. The feedback I got said that they liked it as well, although they did want to see the feats. But yeah. So to conclude, I do think it's strong enough to stand on its own 2 feet, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to, because I believe in providing as good of a service as I can. At least if, well, it depends on what they want. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and I apologize that I wasn't able to get good quality footage, but I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next week.